What's up everyone, and welcome back to another review video. Big shout out goes out to Varla Scooters for reaching out to me and asking me to review one of their scooters. This is the Pegasus model. This is a dual hub, dual suspension commuter / off-road scooter. We're going to talk about the specs, do a speed test, a brake test, and an off-road test, because we are at the VoltedAdventures testing ground after all. But first, let's get into the specs. So what we got here is the Varla Pegasus electric scooter. It features dual 500 watt hub motors front and rear with an impressive 1920 watts of peak power, coupled with a 48 volts 15.6 amp hour battery. This should give you a range of up to 28 miles depending on riding conditions, of course. We have front suspension as well as rear suspension for a really smooth ride. This scooter also has 9-inch puncture-proof vacuum tires, dual disc brakes front and rear with a 120mm rotor. We have a headlight and an active brake light. That's always good. The weight of the scooter is 66 pounds with a max load capacity of 280 pounds. And up on the handlebars we have our thumb throttle, our rear brake. In the center we have our 4.6-inch display, and on the left side we have our front brake, our mode selector and on and off switch, and a bell. And that is pretty much it for the specs. Now as far as the price, this scooter is currently on sale for $899, which is a pretty crazy deal considering all the features that it has. I will have a link in the description, of course, if you guys are interested in checking this scooter out, and I will also have some sort of a discount code for you guys. All of that will be in the description. So now that we got the specs out of the way, let me show you the starting procedure on this scooter. Pretty simple. So we're going to be pressing this M button down here for a few seconds and the screen will turn on. I hope you guys can see the screen well. This scooter has 3 modes, but it's technically 6, I guess. There's 1, 2, and 3 on single motor. And if we hold the down button for a few seconds, you'll see max appear up here. And that means dual motor. And again, 1, 2, and 3. There shouldn't be a speed difference between the modes. It's more like torque. And obviously it will have an effect on the battery. But anyways, let's get going and do the speed test on this. I'm in mode 1. I forgot my phone mount today, and I don't want to hold my phone while doing this because this scooter does go fast, and I'm not trying to get hurt. So we'll just rely on the speedometer of the scooter. This is mode 1, dual motors. Looks like we're doing about 10 miles an hour. Pretty chill, and will make your battery last for a really long time. Okay, that was nice. Let's bump it up to mode 2. Now we are starting. Can definitely feel the difference already. Looks like we are doing about 16 miles an hour in mode 2. Again, keep in mind, like I said earlier, the speeds are the same whether you're using 1 motor or 2 motors. It's just more torque. So just for the sake of saving time, I'm gonna be doing the speed test using both motors just so we can get up to speed a bit faster. Alright, now let's bump it up to 3, and this should give us the full speed. Oh yeah, huge difference. You can definitely feel it. $25. $25 and some change. Okay. Not bad. On these things, if you guys follow my channel, anything like 25ish and above is you actually feel like you're actually moving. Especially on a scooter like this, it feels like you're flying. All right, so that was the speed test. This thing gets up to speed very quick. Now I want to try a braking test. And let's see. There's a bush up here to the right. As soon as we hit that bush, I'm gonna hit the brake. Whew. What is that? Maybe 30 feet, something like that, but I was going fast. Let's try that one more time. I was also hesitant with that front brake. You know, I'm not trying to fly off the scooter, but that was at a pretty high speed. Let's give that one more try. Okay, same thing. Hit the brakes when we hit this bush right here. 1, 2. Oh yeah, that was better. That was close to being the same, but a little bit shorter actually. Yeah, I was a little afraid on that first go. I didn't hit the rear. I didn't really hit the rear as hard as I did this time around, but about 25 feet. Alright, now something that I don't think I mentioned earlier is when you're in single motor mode, it's the rear motor that's running, and dual motor is, you know, obviously both motors. Now as far as maneuverability, drivability, this thing is pretty agile, pretty good. It's not too heavy, it's nimble, and you can do some fun stuff like lock up the rear brake and kind of drift a bit. Ooh, I can smell rubber. Yeah, I could definitely smell that rubber. That's crazy. Alright, so yeah, drivability, maneuverability, super nice on this thing. Now, for our ultimate test of that suspension, we're gonna hit our little VoltedAdventures testing track. I am in dual motor mode, fastest speed. Hopefully I don't eat it. Let's see how this thing handles this terrain. Camera might not show it, but it's very bumpy, ups and downs. It's not straight. Some loose gravel, things like that. I want to see how does the suspension hold up. And ooh, that tree is shady area. And this hill up here, oh yeah, not a problem at all. Last time I reviewed this scooter that wasn't an off-road scooter, but it could not take up that hill. It got stuck. So yeah, so far it's conquering this terrain with no issue. Another little mini uphill. No problem. And yeah, these tires and suspension, it's definitely making light work of this trail. And I want to see how is the folding mechanism holding up after all of this abuse. Let's check that out. This track really brings out these things. If something's not well built, you'll feel it after this track. But let's see. Yeah, everything seems solid. Folding mechanism is solid. No creaks. Nothing. Did it like a champ. Okay. All right. So it passed that test. Held up pretty good. A very solid build. And I think that is pretty much it. I mean, it passed all of my tests with flying colors. Very well built scooter. The suspension I'm loving. Those tires I'm loving. Dual motors I'm loving. You can definitely feel it helping you out in this off-road section. Pretty nice. It's got a very large battery as well, so you're gonna get some nice mileage out of the scooter. Overall, I'm highly impressed, especially for the price, which is something I always look at. I look at value for money, and for $8.99 and the extra discount I can provide you, use the link below again in the description. I can't say anything bad about this scooter. Very nice display, very nice throttle response, very good brakes. Overall, I'm highly impressed, especially for the price. But I think this will do it, guys. I truly hope you guys got some valuable information out of this review. If you did, do me a solid and show some love and support with a like on this video. And also tell me what you think about this scooter. Is this something you would ride around? Leave a comment down below if you want to see more of these reviews, and there are plenty more coming. Definitely hit that subscribe button. But that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!